Hello and welcome back. How y'all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. I am doing okay. I woke up, like, the thing about me is that my body is gonna wake me up. It doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. It doesn't matter how much sleep I get. My body's gonna wake me up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And sometimes I can go back to sleep and sometimes I can't. It's a good thing, but it's also an annoying thing that my body does. So I'll take it though. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm up. I kind of wanted to show what I've been doing. So I'm not really a drawer. Like, I'm not good at drawing things. Like, I don't know. Like painting and drawing portraits or animals or drawing something by looking, you know what I mean? I'm not good at that. But I always tell people I can do shapes and I can do patterns, and that's what I do. And my new thing, back last year, I was out of work for a little bit, and my thing was I would go to one of the dollar stores that are like, actually, well, now they raised it up, but it used to be like $1 for everything. And I would go to the dollar store and I would get these little mini canvases and these like paint, like markers. They're like metallic markers, and I would just do whatever with them. I would do like a little border and maybe make some flowers, some hearts, color some things in. And I'd put like little Bible verses, and I would make them for people. And so that was my thing while I was out of work, and a good way for me to, sorry, hold on. Here we go. A good way for me to just like distraction, and that way I'm not just like constantly on my phone, and it was healthy and therapeutic. So I used to love that. And now I'm really obsessed with, did I already show this yesterday? I forget what I filmed yesterday. But now I'm obsessed with these markers. I used to have another brand, but I don't know what brand they were. But these ones are Sharpie brand. They're a little expensive. I think they were like $17 for a pack. I did not pay $17 for my last one, but I like these because they're liquid. I like the liquid kind. I find them to be like more vibrant, and they don't bleed through the paper, but I find them to be more vibrant and consistent. They take longer to dry, which is the annoying part, but I personally like them. And I also got some metallic markers, which are very hit or miss. And I was really upset when I first got these because, when you get like metallic markers and they're dry as a bone, and it's so frustrating because why are they so dry? Just why? But no, it tells you to store them like this so they can, I guess all the product can be here. But for some reason, these specific markers are just always very, like, you get them and then they dry out really quickly, or sometimes they don't even work, honestly. But I got them because I was like, oh, that would be a really cool touch. So I've been doing drawings, and so, which is basically patterns. I'm going to show a couple of them, and then I've been putting Bible verses on them. So this is one of them. It's literally just a pattern. That's all it is a pattern. And I just colored in, and then I did flowers on the side. But it's fun. It's really therapeutic. This one I did for Valentine's Day, and I was able to add the metallics in them. I just did like the red and pink, and then I don't know if you can actually see it, but pink and red hearts, and just not like, and then gold accents, which I don't know if you can actually see the gold, but it looks cool. It's like a metallic gold. And so it has like those little like gold metallic accents. This is for my friend. I don't want to show the other side because it's a little note on there. This one I'm not the most proud of, But this one is for my other friend. It has a Bible verse on there. That's the Bible verse. And then this side, I'm not that proud of. I was really uncomfortable because I was like, this, I had to fix it, not to be too explicit. I was like, it was looking very, it was giving ball sack. Sorry, excuse my language, but it was not giving a heart. I just was like, I didn't like it. My intention was kind of maybe like this kind of, but better. This one, I don't know what's gonna, yeah, but maybe better. But that one, this one, I messed up. I didn't know how to fix it. I mean, if you kind of just like look at it like this, you're not really gonna notice it, but I notice it. I notice it still, and it's me. I just don't like it. I'm still gonna give it to my friend because I made it and it took time. I'm just gonna be like, whatever. And I think it's a thought that counts. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, that's been keeping me busy. And then I also got my friends. So I got myself and my friends pens yesterday at Staples. So I'm gonna be giving these to them. So this is for my one friend. It's a cute like butterfly pen. Look how cute it is. It's so adorable. And then this is for my other friend. Well, I have another one in there. So this one's hers because this one is the better looking one. So I got her the pink one. And then my one friend, I got him this little cute, I don't know if hopefully it'll focus. It's an orange with little legs and arms. It's so cute. So I think he would really like that and enjoy it. So I got these pens yesterday for my friends. I got one for myself too. I had to fix this one because this was like this was stuck on here. I was like having these all my might, and then I ended up just using this pen and then just forcing it in there, and yep, did the trick. So now it's able to, it works now, so that's good. But anyways, yeah, today's plans basically, hopefully if I feel well enough, like doing some work around the house, and I can just start, even if I just have to start small or for, you know, whatever. Also laundry needs to get done. Laundry, work around the house, cleaning up a bit. And I do have an appointment today. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that. I'm going to see how I feel. I didn't cancel. Well, it's still early. It's literally not even 8 o'clock. So I didn't cancel it yet. They're not even open. So I'm just going to see how I feel. I started this one. I'm not even going to show this one because I just don't know. But yeah, I just find these to be so fun. I don't claim to be a artist. I don't claim to be someone who knows what they're doing. I just claim to be a person that just likes to draw patterns and have a good time with them and give them to people. So it's fun and it's therapeutic and it's just, yeah, I enjoy it. So there's that. But yeah, there's a few things I do need to listen to my Bible in a year, and I do want to read. I've been slacking on the reading, and most likely I need to make some type of phone call today. And then I have Bible study with my cousins later on. We do Bible studies online, so it's just like video chat because we all, well, my one cousin lives not that far from me, like 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away, but my other cousin lives about, I don't know, at least an hour and 40, I would say. So we just do online. And right now, what book are we in? We're in Jeremiah. We're trying to get through the whole Bible, but it's going to take us a long time. Because so we started out doing 5 days a week. And then we went down to maybe like 3, and then I think 2, or we went down to 2. I can't remember. And then now we're down to 1. We were doing 2 days a week, but now I have small group on the day that we were doing Bible study. I didn't pick that and I didn't choose that. It was just, I picked the closest Bible study that was to me. And then I didn't realize I signed up for it. And then I didn't realize until like a week after I had already signed up that it was going to be on that night, but it was the closest one to me. So now we're down to 1 day a week. And then, but we're adding on time to that. So I'm not sure if when I'm done this, if we'll go back to 2 days or if we just want to stay to the 1 days. I don't know, the 1 day, but whatever, that's down the road, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm gonna try and remember to vlog or, do something. I don't know, we'll see if I can remember, but that's basically it. Okay, so I just cleaned up a bit. I'm doing laundry. I just did a load. I put another load in. I cleaned the toilet and the countertops off in the bathroom, and I cleaned up the table a little bit. And yeah, so I'm just kind of like working around the house and taking advantage of this time that I have, basically. Oops. And then after that's all done, I'm gonna have to start folding. Oh, I took the trash out too. So I don't know if we're actually gonna take the trash down today because there's only like 2 bags in there. So I'm gonna see what my dad wants to do and just go from there, because it's a little bit difficult taking the trash down. So I don't know if he like really wants to go through all that trouble with taking the trash down. So I'm just gonna see like what happens. But I did get the trash all together, so that way if he does want to take it down, then it's already ready to go. And that only took me, literally, that took me like maybe a half hour to do. Like it's only 8:30. It's only 8:30. So, I mean, there's more stuff that can be done and has to be done. So, and I'm debating, like, I'm debating whether to, I don't know, get rid of, like, certain things. Like, these things I'm looking at right now. My upstairs needs to be, like, reorganized. The basement needs to be, like, organized and stuff like that. So, there's just a lot of stuff that has to be done. But it smells really good. It smells so good. I used bleach, and then I really like, it's like, what is it? Not hydroxy acid. What is it called? Like, not hyaluronic acid, whatever the one it is. Oxygen something, I don't know. But it's that and Lysol. It smells really good. It's like a lemon scent, but it's like a better lemon scent than the normal Lysol to me. And I love that scent anyways. So it smells like that in my house and I love it. I'm debating, I bought this, I wish I could turn this around. I bought this air purifier. So I'm like making sure I don't have anything. Oops. Okay. I bought this air purifier. I wish I could turn this around, but I can't. So I'm gonna try and like, hold on. Let me go in here. Maybe I'll have better lighting in here. Natural lighting. So it's in Spanish this side. My address is on the other side, so I can't really, but it's by Clorox. If I remember, I'll try to link it. I don't know. But it kills, or not kills. So here, I'll read the box. Yeah, my address was on the other side, so I can't show the English side. It says it captures 99.97 of allergens and particles. Oh, wait, that does not say particles. And particulates from indoor air. Excuse me. Plant pollen, mold and mildew, smoke and smog, pet dander, dust and mite debris, bacteria and viruses. Recommended for 80 square feet, but the maximum is 200 square feet. Cleans air 2 times per hour. Oh, if it's in 200 square feet, and then in an 80 square feet, whatever, cleans air 5 times per hour. I really like it. It's not, I mean, it's the highest speed is kind of loud. It's louder. It's not that loud. I personally don't mind if there's a noise. But it has a low setting too. I'll show it in a second. And then you could put a timer on it. And yeah, 1 second. So this is it here. So you turn it on like that. And then this is the first speed. It's like really quiet. You can barely hear it. And then the second speed. And then third, which is the loudest. And then over here you can put a timer on. So they have, hold on, let me turn it down. 2 hour, 4 hours, and 8 hour timer that you can put on. And then you can also adjust the lighting too. So like this is the lighting. Let's see, hold on. I don't do this. Okay, so you turn light off. Like if you are a sensitive sleeper. Wait, what the heck? Oh, wait, this is, oh, it's off. Oh, okay. So the lights completely turn off. Even though the light's up here. Got it. But it's still on. But it just, yeah. So I don't really care. I have the lights on because it doesn't matter to me. But so far I like it. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how to like gauge if it actually is helping or working. Yes. Maybe it just, I don't know, the air quality and like the feeling of like, oh, it feels less stuffy or something. I don't know. Anyways, so I plan on buying more of them. And right now I just have the one. I just wanted to see how it worked. And so far I like it. So yeah, I got off of Amazon, and they have other ones too. They have cheaper ones. This is a little bit more expensive, but I liked that it covered a lot of things. I feel like, excuse me, the other ones didn't cover as much. Like it was just like dirt or like dust and dander and like pollen and stuff. And I liked that this covered like a lot of different things. So that's what I personally liked about it. So if it actually does work and does help with all that, to me, it's worth the money. And then I also got like the warranty or whatever, whatever it is. I don't know, whatever that thing's called. I got that on it too. So it ends up being a little bit more expensive just because I got that on it too. But what I've learned is to always get the warranty or get the protection plan. I used to be a person that was like, I don't need a protection plan because it adds more money onto the cost. But get the protection plan. Just do it. Just in case. Because I recently, like, my car had an issue. And the one thing wasn't covered underneath the warranty, but the other thing was, which is like a major, like to me, is considered major work. And I paid nothing for it. I mean, I paid for it because I paid for it in the price of my vehicle, but I don't know, the dealer gave me some kind of discount. Like it was a really good discount or whatever the frick, I don't know. But right now, like nothing came out of my pocket right now, you know? So to me, that is like, it's worth it. And yeah, unless you don't really care about the product and it's just something that you're just using in whatever, you don't really care, then whatever. But sometimes it's a little bit more expensive, or like a car, a vehicle. Yeah, just get that extended warranty. Because if I didn't get the extended warranty, then that would not have been covered. I would have only been covered up to a certain point, and I'm past that point. So thank God it happened when it did, so that it was under warranty. So I'm very thankful for that. And that's it, I think. So yeah. All right. Don't mind my hands if you see my hands. I just washed my hands and I didn't put lotion on, so it is what it is. Anyways, I am I'm putting away like so I'm not grabbing a basket, LOL. I'm just putting it away in the thing. I washed the dishcloths and the dish towels and stuff like that, and like my own like bath towels too. So I'm just kind of, oops, putting them away currently. But I was just saying and like thinking how I need help. I mean, I don't just need help physically or mentally, I need help physically. And I think I'm gonna ask my cousin if he is available, like whenever he's available, to come over for like an hour or two just to help out. I honestly feel very overwhelmed. Like I just feel so overwhelmed with a lot of things. And not to get like deep, but when my mom first died, I really like, I have an avoidant personality. So, and I'm very aware. I'm very aware of that, which is very helpful. Thankfully, God has blessed me with the ability and the gift of being self-aware, probably a little bit too self-aware. If you ask me, is that it? Okay, the rest, oh wait, no, there's one more. Yeah, sorry, this is like shaky, but probably a little too self-aware, but it does help. I don't always listen to it, unfortunately. I don't always listen to that voice that's like, you're avoiding, do what you need to do, or whatever, you know. I don't always listen to it, but I am aware of it, and I do try to listen to it. I'm more inclined to listen to it now and just push through it, but I don't always do that, unfortunately. I would be lying if I said that I always do it, and I wish I could say that I was perfect. I wish I could say I always do the right thing, but I don't. I wish, but I don't, unfortunately. But yeah, when I was younger, many years ago, when mom first died, I felt very overwhelmed with what was going on. And when I feel overwhelmed, I tend to avoid. And I avoided a lot of stuff, avoided a lot of my responsibilities. I mean, I got done the important things, but then I was just super overwhelmed with my job. My job was very time consuming. I was working a lot of hours. I was just working a lot of hours, and it was just too much. I was working 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts, sometimes like 13, 14 at that time. And yeah, and then having to come home and, you know, try and make sure, oh, like everything's good for my dad, dinner's ready, and oh man, hold on. Jeepers. I don't like this. I feel like my towel's gonna fall. Okay, there we go. Like making sure dinner is ready, making sure the bills are being paid, making sure that things are being taken care of with like my mom's, like all that stuff with the estate, and not knowing what the heck I was doing, but feeling so overwhelmed and not really knowing how to ask for help, because I grew up in a generation that was like, if you ask for help, you are a pansy. You don't need help. What do you need help for? You have the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is your help. You don't need people. You know, you're weak if you ask for help. So then trying to feel like I needed to do everything on my own, and it was just really overwhelming. And I think I just was burnt out. And I think I'm still like feeling the effects of being burnt out. And it was just a lot. So now I'm in a place in my life where I still feel burnout a lot, like not a lot of times, but I still feel overwhelmed. I feel like there's so much. And also I live in my house is generational, okay? So my house is old, okay? In my house, my grandparents were here, my dad and his siblings were here. You know, this is a house that has been in the family for, dang it. Hold on. Oh, I hate that. For a very, very long time. So, oh my Lanta. Sorry, hold on. Sorry for the terrible angles. Awful. Trying to work and do this is, yeah. But, there's just stuff. And it gets so overwhelming sometimes. And I'm like, I just wish that there was one more person here. Like, I wish I had a sibling or something that could, you know, help. And this table is clean, so I'm gonna put that there. I just cleaned that today. And so I was like, I think I'm going to ask and see what my cousin says. Just throw it out there and see what my cousin says, and just say like, hey, because I have friends, I have family, you know, there's no reason for me to do everything all alone. There are people that are here that can help me. I think I feel guilty a lot of times asking for help, because I know that I'm not the only one that has stuff that has to get done. Like, my cousins have things, my family has things, my friends have things, my people from church have things that they have to take care of, you know? And it's just a lot, you know? So, I don't know, I think I feel bad. I do feel bad, you know? A lot of the time I feel bad asking for help, because I'm like, this is not your house. This is my house. This is my responsibility. This is not your responsibility to take care of. But when there's so many things that have to be done, sometimes you do need help. Anyways, with all that being said, I was thinking I'm gonna ask my cousin and just see if he can come over, like, I don't know, I'm gonna leave it up to him. But anything helps. Oh, I have an extra washcloth? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. Hold on one second. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Holy moly. Okay, there we go. And the hand towel is here. Okay, there we go. Now that's done. Anyways, just asking for an hour or two of help, whatever he can do, like once a week or once every whatever. And if he can't come the 1 week, and you know, because he's in school right now, and then after school I'm sure he'll be looking for a job and stuff like that. So I don't want to overwhelm him, and I think that's where I go. That's my thing, is like, I don't want to overwhelm anybody else with my stuff, right? So what the heck? Oh, okay. It's coming from the heater. I mean, what's that thing called? The dryer. I was like, why is there hot, like, heat? Okay, whatever. Anyways, so, ouch. Dang it. So, yeah. And just asking if he can come over and just for, you know, a little bit, like once every whatever, and just help my dad like clean up this area, because you can get so much work done within an hour and a half, you know. And then we could have pizza or something. I could get a pizza for us, and then we could, you know, have a meal together or something like that. I think that's a good deal. LOL. So I don't know, that's my thing, and I'm hoping that he's able to do it. If not, then that's okay too. Like, we will definitely figure it out the same way that we have always figured things out. I think, I don't know, as human beings we need people, we need each other, and it's just, oh, did I want to use this, or did I want to use, I forget. Did I want to use this? Or did I want to use the other stuff? The sensitive skin stuff? Because it's, I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's do large. Let's do wash. So yeah, because right now, oh, that's something that needs to be washed. Right now, I'm, excuse me, going through mail that's already been gone through, but I just put it in a, in like a, I don't even know what it is, like a container or whatever you would call it, like a little basket thing. And this is from like 2021, 2022, around that, which is mail that I didn't even need, but I'm just going through it so I can reorganize everything. And I'm not going to show it because, yeah, but I'm just going through all of it just to like reorganize everything, and put it in its proper place. But it overwhelmed me when I was younger because it just overwhelmed me. I didn't know what I was doing. I was young and I had no clue what the heck I was doing. And I think I was scared. No, I was scared. I was scared to admit that I didn't know what I was doing because I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm this many years old, right? I'm technically considered an adult. I am an adult. I am an adult. I should know these things. I should know whatever. And it's like, I really, like, not that I should have known, but it's also like, I think most people, the age that I was at, having all that responsibility thrown at you all just in an instant, like your mom dies and then kind of everything gets put onto your shoulders. It's kind of a lot and intense, and it's just a lot, okay? So yeah, I had no clue what I was doing. I was saving everything, so I was so scared. And it's so funny because where I work, it's actually helped me to know like what to throw away and what not to throw away. So it's actually been helpful. So now I'm going through the stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, at the time, this scared me. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't throw it away. And now I'm like, toss, trash. I don't even need to open this, trash it. Like, and now I know, but at the time I had no idea. I had no clue. It genuinely made me nervous and scared. It was very nerve-wracking and it was just a lot. So yeah, but if my cousin or somebody, if I could find somebody else to come over, just like whatever, come over for a little bit and just help downstairs, help like clean up, because that way, I can be doing one thing and then they can be doing another thing. I'm really upset about this. It is okay. And I know that it's just earthly things, but this is so upsetting. We put a new floor in and it's already scratched, and it got scratched. Literally, we didn't even have it for a month, I don't think. And this is supposed to be scratch proof. This is supposed to be like really good commercial grade flooring. And that scratch is not coming up, and that makes me so sad. That's okay. I'm not gonna think about it, and just remember that it's literally just material things and it doesn't matter. So anyways, whatever. That's what I was thinking about when I was going through all the stuff. And yeah, so today I'm just working around the house. I'm cleaning up, I'm organizing, I'm going through stuff that's old, which I've been doing. I've been like periodically doing it over, very slowly, but I've been trying to take care of different things and organizing stuff. It just takes a long time. It's like years and years and years of paperwork and documents and just things, So it's not like it'd be different if I was starting from, like, I'm just starting over and it's just me or, whatever, but it's not that. It's me, it's my dad, it's my mom, it's my grandparents, it's like all these different things, and it can just be a lot sometimes. But I'm very thankful, I'm not complaining. This is where God has me. This is, the life that God has me living, and I'm so thankful. I feel like I'm very thankful that I could be here for my dad. Like, my dad and I did not have the best relationship when I was growing up, and then into my 20s, like up until my mom passed away. And so I never really thought that my life would be like this. I never thought my life would be like this. But I am very thankful for where God has led me and brought me. And do I always have a good attitude about it? No. Like, I'm just trying to be really vulnerable and honest. I wish I could sit here and say, like, I always have a good attitude. I always am thankful and grateful to, be in the position where I'm at. And, you know, I never complain about it. I never say anything. I always have a good attitude. Like, I will be honest about that. But I can always sit. And when I sit down, I just feel very thankful and grateful to be in this position, and that there's a roof over my head, that there's food, the shelter, toilet, shower. You know, God has taken care of us despite what has gone on, and all these different things that have happened. God has been faithful and taking care of us, and I have to go with that and base my life off of that. Basically, hello, I'm back. Okay, but yeah, I found a letter from someone from my church during that time when my mom first passed away, and it just makes me appreciate. Looking back, and this is a word for somebody. I don't know who it is for, but maybe this can help somebody. Looking back, I wish I would have reached out, because I feel like I would have been further, you know, if I would have reached out for help in any way that I needed it, you know. But I definitely really had a hard time connecting with people at that time. I had a hard time. I definitely had a hard time. So I don't blame myself for that. I try to give grace, which is very hard for me, but I do. But I don't know. I'm just saying that there's no shame in reaching out. If you need help, if you need, you know, something, then there is no shame in reaching out for help, whether it's helping around the house, whether it's help with your finances, you know, creating a budget for you, or going through your mail. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You know, there's nothing wrong with admitting that you don't know what you're doing, and you're seeking knowledge and seeking help so that you can know how to move forward and how to properly do things. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that's my word of advice. But yeah, if you have people in your life, utilize them, basically. Not use them. Don't use them in a selfish way, but utilize them in a way that, you know, that could be beneficial for everyone involved. Your family and your friends are there for a reason, and I'm sure they're willing to help us as long as they are, you know, a loving family and loving friends. Then, you know, they will be willing to help. It's not burdensome on them, even though you can feel like you're a burden. You know, a lot of times when people reach out to me for help, you know, sometimes I just feel honored. I'm like, oh, I'm happy that you even, or even just to talk or to listen or to someone to confide in. I just feel thankful that they are reaching out, or they feel like they're trusting me with the information that they're giving me, you know. That makes me feel like, oh, like, thank you for trusting me, you know. I don't know. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Hello. So I forgot to film a outro or whatever you want to call it yesterday, so this is me filming this today. Yeah, I really didn't do much. Like, I took my dad back to get his vehicle, drove back home, and then watched, what did I watch last night? I can't remember what the heck I watched last night. I don't know. Oh, watched Chicago Fire, and then watched like something else, I think, with my friend. But that was it. That's how I closed my night out. And yeah, anyways, that's it. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.